Well, it's halfway through November and you know what that means. No, stop. Not yet. Not yet. I mean that it is getting colder outside and we are officially drawing towards my favorite season of the year. Winter! It's the best! Everyone's wearing scarves and sweaters and flannel. Oh my gosh, the snow! It is so pretty. It's just, snow is just the prettiest thing in the world. And you can use the cold weather as a good excuse to wear a beanie to cover up your greasy, disgusting hair. But there are definitely a few essentials that you will need to survive the winter. Now I recognize the fact that we have it pretty good compared to all of the students at JMU and Virginia Tech. It gets pretty cold over there, but that doesn't mean it doesn't get cold here too. First, you will need a good solid coat. North Face and Mountain Hardwear, those fleece type of coats, they're really comfortable and they're great, but they aren't gonna do jack for the wind. The wind is gonna blow right through it and into your soul. So I recommend getting something like a pea coat. They are comfortable, they are warm, and they're pretty fashionable, and they don't have to be that expensive because I got this one from Old Navy. Old Navy is the best thing in the world. So next you will need some accessories, namely a hat, a scarf, and some gloves. Now as you can tell, I'm a big fan of beanies. They're just comfortable all around. They're just amazing. Now I personally like Serengeti. They have really warm beanies. They're amazing. They're comfortable. And you get to pick whatever pattern or fabric you want, and all of the fabrics have a special charity that goes with it, so when you buy the beanie, a portion of your purchase will go towards that charity. So you're not only keeping your head warm, but you're also going to feel warm and fuzzy on the inside too. You will also want some gloves. You may think that you can get away with just keeping your hands in your coat pockets, but there will come a time when you need to carry a package or your to-go box from the dining hall or a cup of coffee somewhere, and then you're gonna get to your destination and your fingers will be blue. And if you only get one thing, get a scarf. Just get a scarf because you can hide your face from the cold in it, and it's just warm. It's just warm, and it's just logical. It's just the logical thing to do. Now, what are you gonna put on your feet in the winter? Not flip-flops. That's just not smart. Now when it's not snowing, I usually just wear Vans. They're great, they're sturdy, they get the job done. I also have the basic white girl boots. There's nothing to be ashamed of in that. Boots, they go with pretty much everything you own. As long as you have a pair of brown boots and a pair of black boots, you're pretty much set. Now speaking of basic white girl, I also have a pair of duck boots. Now I was totally against the idea of duck boots for the longest time. I hated this duck boot trend, and let me tell you, there's a reason that everybody wears duck boots all the time. It's because they work. And one of the best things though about this whole duck boot trend is that because they're so popular, basically you can find them anywhere now. I actually got some knockoff pairs. I like these a lot better because they're a bit different, but you can even get them at Target now, I think. Like Land of Basic White Girl now has duck boots as well, so you can complete the basic white girl ensemble. It's also around this time that the bookstore starts selling winter/Christmas themed t-shirts and sweatshirts. I usually wear mine after Christmas too because I think mine is pretty generally just winter themed, so I feel no guilt wearing this one in January and February. Now my final tip is to never underestimate the power of layers. Layers will be your best friend this winter. Also make sure that I'm wearing a lot of things that can be taken off throughout the day because it may be the polar vortex outside, but after you've been sitting in your class for 30 minutes, it's gonna start getting a little toasty under those 4 sweaters. So remember, coat, scarf, boots, layers. And hopefully you should make it until the sun re-emerges in the spring. Oh my god, these smell so bad. I mean, I have had these since, oh lord, 2009.